Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create your first product on Zazzle. So please watch to the end to properly understand the tutorial. And if you want to create an account on Zazzle, you can use our link in the description down below and you may get discounts or rewards upon signing up. So without further ado, let's get started. So yes, you can see Zazzle is one of the best platform you can use to add your customized products. You can create your own products, different kinds of design of your products, whether it's about school, it's about business, display cards, whether you're creating flyers, gift certificates, banners, etc., and also other things like area rugs, frames, display, beer glasses, etc. All of those kinds of products you can design right here on Zazzle. So yeah, if you're having a business and if you want to design your product, yeah, this is actually a good website to use. So now I'm going to show you how to add your first product. So it's just easy. First, you just need to log in. Just click sign in right here and continue whatever account you have. You can continue with Apple, continue with Google, or continue with Facebook. So me, I'm just going to continue with my Google account, and I'm going to log in with my account. And after choosing my account, after logging in, I will be redirected directly to the Zazzle dashboard. So this is actually the dashboard of the Zazzle, and your my account is already logged in. And if I want to create my first product, so it's just easy. I can just click this one, create your own. So for example, you're having a business about pillows. You can do so. You can just check pillows, and you can browse them a bunch of customized how do you call this, customized worksheet for pillows that you can design, customized templates that you can design for your product. So for example, I'm selling or I'm having a business about phone cases. So let's just choose phone cases for the sake of the tutorial. So as you can see, if I click that, the Zazzle will show me personalized custom phone cases and accessories that I can design. So as you can see, all of these are blanks. If you want to edit them, if you want to create a design through them, so you can see they are all white, and you can put your design right there. So for example, I'm choosing this one. So this is my design actually. So for example, this is the base form of my phone case, and if I want to add a design to this, I just need to click add your design. So yes, you can see after I click add your design, I will be redirected to this page, and it will show me this kind of a worksheet. As you can see, the worksheet will be based on what product you chose. So actually for phone case, this would be the worksheet. This is how the worksheet would look like, but on other products like pillows, etc., the worksheet would be different, of course. So now as you can see, this is the blank form for my phone case, and I can just add some elements. I can add some text right here. I can add the name of my brand. I can add some elements like shapes, photos, whatever, etc. It's just like Canva. If you think about it, you can like the user interface is almost Canva alike. And yeah, I can add icons, dogs, like etc. Dogs, yeah, I can add icons such as animals, borders, cats, yeah, etc. Vehicles, and also the background itself. So, for example, I'm adding a background. This is the background of my product. So this is actually the preview. If you as you edit the worksheet, you can see the preview right here on the bottom right, and you can just zoom in to see the the final look of your product. And if, you can also add custom elements. You can upload image, you can upload files from your phone. So for example, let's just upload an image. Let's just go to my image right here, go to downloads and browse for an image. Let's just say this one. So let's upload an image and drag it right here. So as you can see, I can just minimize it and make sure it is aligned on uh the phone case. And right here on the right side, there's actually a settings that you can explore. You can add some filters for the pictures, yeah, like that. So let's just add this filters. Also, I can crop the picture if I want. I can also change the aspect ratio of the picture. Let's just change it right like this. Yeah. So it's actually good. And also the scale, and I can rotate it and flip it if I want. So yeah, actually, as you can see, you can you can edit as much as you want right here, and just click preview button to see how it would look like on the what is the final look of your product. So yeah, this is actually the final look of my preferred uh phone case design. And yeah, that's it. So after you're done editing your design right here, so you can see there's actually more options that you can explore, and also some layers. And right here on the bottom part, there's actually a creator function, or a creator features. You can actually explore other artist galleries, and explore them, learn from them how to edit more properly, and create your make your designs more beautiful. And yes, that's it. So after you're done editing your design, just click done right here on the top right. And right here, as you can see, the your design will be applied to this product right here. And I can just click sell it. So as you can see, if your product have a design that contains icon or content that you do not own, you can sell it. So if you want to sell your product, make sure that your design is actually your own design, not from other content. So I'm just going to edit this design. I'm going to remove the background. I think remove the background would be the best solution. So yes, you can see the background itself I use is not mine, so therefore I can't sell it. So yeah, so I need to, or else if you want, you can just purchase a subscription if they have one. So now after you're done with your just design, just click sell it in order to add your design. So yes, you can see after you click sell, you will be redirected to this page where you need to input some information before you sell your product, or before you list your product to your Zazzle account. You need to create a title for your product. So for example, a customized phone case. So let's just type customized phone case. Okay, right here. And for the marketplace department, you need to select the best department for your design. So it's actually there would be actually uh, a default department that is being chosen by Zazzle based on what you created. So as you can see, I created a phone case, therefore it falls under electronics. As you can see right here, electronics, phone case, and accessories. So you need to click this one, click the department, and after that you need to have a description to your product. So let's just say customize. And for the product merchandising, so this is how your product will appear in the Zazzle marketplace. So you need to review it and pick your merchandising options carefully. So this is how it would look like on the Zazzle shop store. So if you want, you can just change it how it would look like. And yeah, sell this design on all options. You can have this model only, or this model and style only, but you can stay it as all options. So for the events and occasion, you can also select an event or occasion. For example, this is a sale for holidays. This is only for expressions, occasions, and other. Yeah. And for the recipient, you can choose your preferred customers for this. So for example, this product is available for anyone. You can choose for anyone and any person, since everyone use phone case. So for the collections, you can add some collections if you want. If you have a collections of your product, you can list this product right on your collections. But yeah, and for the tags, you can add some tags for your product, so that it will have more better a better SEO activity. It helps your customers find your product, and make sure that you use descriptive words relating to the subject or relating to your product itself. And you can aim, as you can see, you can aim for 5 to 10 tags per product, and use spaces when creating tags. And for the additional information, you You can select your suitable audience. So this is for everyone. Product visibility, you can set it public. And if you're having doubts, if you want to have a change to your product, you can say state as hidden only or direct only. But if you're ready, just make it public. And for the show customize it button, if you want others to customize this, if you want other people customize this one, you can just click yes to for them to have a chance to customize it. And yes, as you can see, for the royalty information, you can choose the royalty percentage that you will receive and the retail price of your product. And yes, after that, you need to add your store name. So if you don't have a store name, you can just add a store name right here. And make sure to click that I have the right to publish and sell this product, so that it shows that you have agreed to Zazzle user agreement. And after you're done all of that, just click post it. And as you can see, it says, please note that it can take up to 24 hours for your product to appear in search results. And you just need to, agree to this and click OK. So yeah, after that, the Zazzle will review your listing first before they actually list it to your account, and it can take up to 24 hours. And you just need to wait for 24 hours, and your product will be added. And yeah, that's it. That's how that's how you can create your first product on Zazzle. And yes, that's it for today's video. If you want more, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next one.